Guess what time it is, guys? It's time for me to be at work. But I said, fuck it, Shinku comes out today, I'm not going to work today, and I'm gonna call it a sick day. Now, here's hoping that we only have 3 more heroes at the end of the year, because I don't have infinite amount of sick days, as we all know. The heroes in question always come up when I'm supposed to be at work, and therefore I cannot record an early video on it. Not that this video is early, mind you, it's like 10 hours since they first released Shinku. And it's not like I have much to pull from. I haven't had that much time to, you know, farm resources. However, though, I do have meager 30 pulls. And I was pulling some odd pulls for Chaos, like 5 or 6 more, right? Because I wanted some war pieces or something. And I landed here. And I thought to myself, boy howdy, would it be fucking funny if I got her on my first pull now. I'm not thinking that's going to be the case. But if that's going to be the case, I'm going to fucking die. There we go. Alright, okay. Okay.
I won't let my powers control me.
Well, I had a sneaking suspicion this will happen. But it still surprises me because I had no fucking, like, pity, nothing. I had 6 pity. This is 7 pity pool. Alright, well, I'm not going to argue with the game. By the way, is she voiced by Raiden Shogun voice actor? She sounds very, very, very similar to that. Let's get the bike as well, shall we? What's going on today? Holy shit! Alright, well. This was a very successful 10 pull. I say that this was surprisingly successful. I do not expect to get anything for like next year or so. I'd like to get the Nakopeda though. Could you like speed up a little bit? Nope, that's a nope. We're getting mint, because that's what we wanted and needed. Holy shit, I still can't get, like... I'm gonna get rid of this cringe. I still can't get rid of, like, the feeling that I've cheated the system somehow. Nice, we got the Nakopeda. Cool. Very nice. Alright. Another 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Would be insane if we got our skin on a second 10 pull, wouldn't it? Just look at this! This is insane! How the fuck did I get this on my first 10 pull with 6 pity from Chaos Banner? Well, no point stopping now, is there? I was hoping that would be a 2, but, you know, I cannot have everything. Can I get that, that dice? So I can pull another 10 pull, please? No? I probably shouldn't waste my Annulith, because I also need her weapon. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of need her weapon too. I think after this one we're gonna go weapon banner. We're gonna try to pull from there, because here I'm just wasting Annulith. I do have enough keys. I have wasted all of my funds before reset to buy all the keys there were from Hunters Exchanges, whatever the fuck it's called. So I don't have any keys, or I don't have any funds now, but I have enough keys. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. Right. Okay, so this was marginally less successful. I think I've wasted my luck for another century or so. And now let's get to the banner for the weapons. Yeah, this one. Resolve special. I have 30 keys exactly. Guaranteed within 8 pull, guaranteed with 6 pulls. I did get weapon for chaos in the end, which I didn't record, but it took a lot of grinding, so I didn't really have a spots to record it. I suppose it would have been like a 4-hour video. But I've grinded a lot, and I've also grinded a lot of fonts to buy everything from Hunter's Exchange, because I have realized that fonts are basically meaningless. Because you buy cars that you do not need, you buy housings that boost you, but you technically do not need them. This is, in its core, it's still a gacha game, and therefore it should resolve around the characters and their weapons. So you should probably spend fonts to gain more pulling materials. That was my original idea. Now the Hunter's Exchange refreshed, I believe, with this new update, so I'm going to buy everything from there again. But that's for a later issue. So, this is going to be purple, I'm assuming. Nope, okay, very well. Right, yeah. I think that's a I think that's a double golden. Did I see that right? Is that a double golden? Okay, Reality Refuge. Yeah, it's a double golden. What the fuck is going on today? Man, I can keep my keys now for Eroi or someone else. I don't know if I want to get Eroi. Hello! What the fuck? Is this the official National Day of First Pulls? Fucking hell. Alright, well, this will be a very short video then. Holy. Okay, let's look at her then, I suppose.
Lacrimosa had a good dream.
Lacrimosa, you're old.
I'm happy too,
Shush.
but
Got something to say?
I feel like she's voiced by the same voice actor as Raiden Shogun. So we have this for you. Attack by 20% after casting ultimate, increases the wearer's cosmos damage dealt by 32% and allows the wearer to ignore 12% of the defense for this. Okay, strange. It doesn't deal crit damage anywhere, which usually is the carry stuff, but I suppose she's different. It does give crit rate though. She's most likely going to have the usual Cosmos console, nothing too interesting there. And, dish prices, ingredient consumption, dish prices, ingredient consumption, dish prices. Okay, so she's just a cafe booster. And what's this? Spend an initial 2 city stamina in Little Sparrow Mahjong in Furry mode, an additional 6 city stamina to Richi Mahjong one to receive corresponding rewards for spending more stamina. Okay, so she boosts stamina consumption of Mahjong games, which isn't too bad. I'm not playing Mahjong, I don't know how to play Mahjong. What's her talent? Menacing gaze state when Shinku remains active in battle for more than 2 seconds without actively initiating an attack, gaining stacks every second. Grants her an additional stack of menacing gaze whenever Shinku successfully performs a critical dodge while this state is active. Menacing gaze stacks up to 8 times. Switching characters removes the state and all stacks end in it. When Shinku initiates an attack and hits, causing her to perform instant strike and deal bonus damage in addition to the original attack. Each stack of menacing gaze increases the bonus damage by 100%. Defiant Spirit, Fading Reason, and Cycle Energy. I have seen the stream where they explained Shinku. She has a lot of nuance on the paper, and I am very interested to see how she works outside of the notes, right? How she works in the battle itself. Person attack is the Cosmos damage grants Defiant Spirit on hit. Special energy required to cast Crimson Fury again only when Shinku's attacks hit. She is a charge. She is a charge element type team kind of person. Grants off-field characters the same amount of charge when when the active character gains ultimate energy. When Shinku is active and charged, say each trigger deals AoE damage equal to... What? Say that again? While Shinku is active and in charged state, each trigger deals AoE damage equal to 400% of attack. Scale to basic energy. 863.6% at level 11. Scales with basic attack and it increases her attack by 5% for 30 seconds up to 10 stacks. So when charge is active, not only does she charge her teammates, but she's also increasing the damage of Pustule's charge does by 400%, scaling with her basic attack up to crazy amounts. And her attack is increased by each shot by 5% for 30 seconds with 10 stacks. Right. So I think that's... if I understand this correctly, this might be a little broken. I thought they nerfed her, and I thought I've heard that Shinku is weaker than she was presumed to be. And I credited that to her being like a charge team character, and charge teams aren't exactly that good. In my eyes, at the very least. I know Chiz teams are crazy and etc. But, you know, charge is 3-0 reaction, etc. And it doesn't really help the team anyway. But imagine a team where you will be triggering Remora with Chaos as sub DPS, which can be done. Main DPS Shinku. And like anima characters 0 naturally because she also benefits from charge and she needs to be in the party to reset cycles to trigger charge quickly. And you like absolutely crush everything basically with immense amounts of charge. I'm assuming I'm going to be playing her with Juan in a party because she generates more Wita buds, you know, more pustules, etc, etc. I think this is going to be one of the most insane teams, not necessarily characters, mind you, insane teams in the game so far. Right, okay. Let us try the team that I wanted to. Hello. Ah. Backfix. Appreciation gift. Since the launch we have... Oh! Okay. And this is the version 1.2. That's the S tier class character, right? Voucher. Yeah. So I already have all the basic S tiers. I was very lucky on the standard pulls that I was able to do. So who the hell do I want to have? The obvious answer for me would be Baisang, naturally, because I'm the Baisang man. But I am split between these two. Let us actually
Today,
take a look at
what do
their
you want?
awakenings.
Cause you're that free. Go buy me the latest Duke cake.
Movable inflicted Feast of Gluttony to 6 seconds. Deals extra damage with Feast of Gluttony to airborne and rescaling the target's mess. Oh, mass, not mess. Capped at 600% of attack. Increases your whole Feast of Gluttony damage with each damage. Team attack excluded by 30% of basic after casting Feast of Gluttony. Another 30% attack increase is fat. Feast of Gluttony is ultimate energy is a so-called limited to underwear target airborne and cure matter. What is Feast of Gluttony? Is that an ultimate? Feast of Gluttony. Okay. So the Feast of Gluttony already increases attack by 30%. And if we awaken Saikiri, we can make it 60% attack boost. Right? I don't know if I read that right. Sometimes things on paper don't make as much sense as they do on the field. Whereas if we upgrade you, what can you do? Increase Juan's attack by 5% for each target on the field bound by lethal roast back. That's not that useful. Lethal respect damage ratio by 100%. Restores HP to the entire team equivalent to the damage accumulated for the respect whenever pact settlement is triggered by casting Final Reckoning. I've heard of this talent, and this is probably her best talent because Lethal Rose Pack deals double damage. The healing is not that good. I'm assuming it's not really enough. It depends on how you build Julian, naturally, but we don't have that many things to influence how big of a damage numbers the attachments do. Break from the settlement, target impact settlement triggered. Yeah. Damage ratio by 50%. Affects the target with the... I get target with the... I think I'm bound on, or I'm decided on Psycurie. Hello. Ding. Nice. So, this was a very successful, albeit very quick, pulling video. I don't think I want to pull duplicates. Because, like, I don't see the reason not to save for Eroi. Because that's probably going to be where the hammer falls, and I will have to spend my entire life savings together. I'm probably going to try and get everyone as long as I could, right? So every character that comes, if I get this lucky, it won't be as hard. Now I have another like entirely new version to grind through. I don't know if there is a map expansion. I don't think there is. That it hasn't been in the stream. So I probably don't have new map to grind, but I probably have new events to grind, etc. You know, so yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, like the video, because duh. And I will see you guys, after you subscribe, naturally, in the next one.